Hey guys, welcome back to the Guitar Max channel. So I don't know how many of you know this, but the car I drive is a 2002 Saab 9.3 turbo convertible. I also have like a project car, but the Saab is my daily driver. So when I got the car, I got it at a time when I was just like, I just like needed a car, and I wasn't really too concerned about what I was getting, just something that would run, get me from point A to point B. And I was like, a Saab? Like, what is that? Some of this weird Swedish car that, the company's not even around anymore. So my attitude when I first got it was, this is weird, but I'm going to give it a shot. Why not? And as it turns out, I love the car, and it's a really fun car. And I've gone through the same process with this guitar right here. So shout out to my buddy Chris, who loaned me this guitar so I could do this review. And he calls me up and he's like, man, I got this weird like Telecaster guitar. It's got a trim on it and humbuckers and this like Steve Vai vine inlay. You're probably not going to be into it, but if you want, you can check it out. I'm like, okay, why not? Sounds weird. Let's check it out. But now, after spending some time with this guitar and playing it, I actually really dig it, and it has been a pleasant surprise. Okay, so what is this guitar? So this is a Zuwei, I think that's how you pronounce it. Telecaster abomination. Zuwei is a brand that has been showing up a lot lately on eBay and I think also Amazon.com. And they have a wide variety of models. They've got, Telecasters, various Strat and Super Strat guitars, a lot of different stuff. And this is one of the more extravagant models that they offer. And just take a look at this thing. So it's a Telecaster body, but it's like a thin line Tele, right? Semi-hollow body, humbuckers, a bizarre control layout. We've got 3 knobs all spread apart. You've got a 3-way toggle switch, kind of like a Les Paul up here, a Bigsby style tremolo, maple neck, rosewood fretboard, 22 frets, and this very Ibanez gem looking inlay, sort of tree of life inlay, right? So it's a crazy design, but probably the coolest part about it is the price. And of course it's being featured here on the Guitar Max channel, so it's going to be a good deal. These guitars cost less than $300. They're like $279, $289, right around there. And again, these are some of the more like expensive of the Zuwei models. So they've got some guitars that are down around $200. And I think kind of the thing that I love so much about this, aside from how it plays, because it really does play great, and we'll get to the playing demo in just a second here, but I think one of the things I really love about this is that most guitars that are like, sub $500 guitars, like $200, $300 range, they're usually just standard guitars. It's like another Strat version or another standard Tele version or like a Les Paul knockoff. This one, although it's based on a Telecaster, it's got so many weird features about it. I just really love finding guitars that are like that are affordable but unique. Okay, but now I want to go ahead and get into the playing demo, and then I'll talk after the demo a little bit more about some of the specs of the guitar. Real quick, guys, of course, if you enjoy videos like this, checking out cool, affordable guitars, and you have not already subscribed, please consider subscribing right now. Okay, let's go ahead. I'm going to plug this into my Fender GTX 100 amp, and we'll listen to how it sounds. All right, guys, so that is the Zuwei Ultimate Hybrid Telecaster to end all Telecasters. Let's talk about the controls a little bit here. So this is a little weird. There are 3 pots, and they're spread out. And the deal is you got a single tone, and then you got 2 volume controls. And the volume control corresponds to the pickup it controls. So this is the bridge volume, and down here this is the neck volume. And it's just a little odd because, you know, you're kind of hopping around here as you're playing, and then in addition to that, you've got the toggle switch up here, so you're really, you know, jumping around, right? Now, the other big feature of this guitar, of course, is this Bigsby style trim. Obviously, it's not a real Bigsby, but it's modeled after that. Now, if you look on here, there's a big spring right under the arm there. So when you're depressing this thing, you're pushing down on the spring, and then in addition to that, it's pushing down on the strings. So it has a very kind of springy, kind of almost kind of mushy feel to it, but it stays in tune very, very well. Now, it's not going to do like crazy dive bombs like you could with a Floyd Rose bridge or a Kahler or something like that. But if you're doing that nice little kind of vibrato on chords effect or something, you know, gives it a little dissonant sound, it works really, really well for that. Okay, now the other thing is the pickups. These look like Filtertron style pickups, but these are just regular humbuckers. Then they've got this chrome partial cover that goes over the pickup. And I mean, the pickups, I mean, they sound okay. I would like them, on a guitar like this, I would like the pickups to be a little warmer, maybe a little bit more of a lower mid-range emphasis. But again, guys, this is a sub $300 guitar. You know, the pickups work fine. And the other features of the guitar, I mean, the other things that are nice about this guitar is just sort of like bonus stuff. I mean, it's got the Tree of Life inlay. It's got binding, of course, on the fretboard. It's kind of a C-shaped neck, and it's like a satin finish on the back of the neck. It's very comfortable to play. The frets themselves are good. These are pretty nice, kind of medium jumbo, or maybe even jumbo-size frets. The finishing on the ends is pretty good. I mean, again, this is not like a, you know, Jackson Custom Shop or something like that, but they're not sharp at all or anything like that. Of course, on the front of the body and on the back of the body, you've got a nice multi-ply binding, and it's really, you know, even the pick guard is like a 3-ply pick guard. I mean, it's a really beautiful looking guitar. But yeah, guys, overall, I'm just pleasantly surprised by this guitar. And again, the same company, like when I'm looking at these eBay listings and everything, they've got a really wide variety of different models. This is kind of like a newer brand. I don't think they've been around for very long. So I kind of have the feeling, I'm just speculating here, but I kind of have the feeling they're trying just a whole bunch of different models, and they're just going to see what catches on. So guys, as always, I will have links in the video description below. I'll put some links for the guitar down there, as well as the amplifier that I'm using. I will also have a link for the backing track I was using. That is from the Backing Tracks by Tim channel. And I will have all my social media and my instructional videos and all that fun stuff. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.